Well, I think one thing about you, David, and I've known you now for quite a few years, is you're a husband and you're a father. And that reflects in what you do. I mean, like I mentioned, the emotional intelligence is just there. It's innate in you. So you're able to connect with people. You're able to, and you also want them to do well, right? You want them. And I think there's something really gratifying about getting someone out of the darkness and into the light and seeing them prosper.
You know, it's counterintuitive sometimes, because in law enforcement, you know, sometimes having empathy is frowned upon to a certain degree, because you have to be tough and you have to be strong. And it's true, you have to be tough and you have to be strong at certain points. But knowing when to have empathy is probably what people struggle with sometimes, right? You got to know when you can relate to the person, or when you have to know they're lying and just, you know, treat them like a law enforcement
And
officer.
when your empathy can get the best of you. I mean, I think that's in life, in relationships, in work, right? Is like you're saying, when to know, when to be empathetic and when to hold back your and have boundaries. So you have to be really good at detecting a liar.
I mean, you learn from getting burned a lot, right? You learn from getting
Like
burned.
life.
Yeah, but the empathy came into play. I enjoyed working cases. I just thought of this, ironically. I enjoyed working cases where it came in handy, like human trafficking cases or crimes against children cases, or different cases where it was useful to be empathetic.
And speaking of that, you said your first case ever, you rescued a girl.
Oh, okay, so interesting story. So